From Florida to D.C., veterans are making sure their message is heard when it comes to getting the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs to recognize a rare disease as service-related.
Now they're getting support from yet another Florida lawmaker. Representative Anna Paulina Luna just wrote a letter to the VA secretary citing 10 Investigates reporting for asking questions about the VA studies and steps to improve timelines for a diagnosis. She asked him a number of questions and wants answers by next week.
Well, now veterans who showed us their everyday life living with inclusion body myositis were the focus of our investigative documentary, Diagnosis Denied. Just shared their stories with a panel currently researching the potential link between military service and IBM. Here's investigative reporter Jennifer Titus.
Again, we're going to begin with inclusion body myositis.
In the hours-long meeting with the National Academy Science, Engineering, and Medicine Board,
I got drafted in Michigan. I was 19 years old.
veterans shared what it's like living with inclusion body myositis, otherwise known as IBM.
His symptoms started with a vibration feeling in his thighs, then falls.
I have had my esophagus stretched 4 times.
He says, well, first of all, your bad news is you have a non-curable disease.
A disease the veterans strongly believe is related to their time in the military.
I was routinely exposed to a variety of environmental contaminants.
I went to Fort Dix, New Jersey. Fort Dix has become a virtual Disneyland for toxologists.
How many that have been diagnosed with IBM have been denied disability benefits from the VA?
At one time or another, yeah, we all have.
As we expose in our investigative documentary, Diagnosis Denied, the Veterans Administration doesn't consider IBM as a service-related disease. So each veteran has to file a claim, which we're told is always denied, and then goes through years of appeals. It's their goal to get the VA to make IBM presumptive. It's why family members are also walking the halls of Capitol Hill in hopes to make that happen.
Presumptive means that when someone is diagnosed with when a veteran is diagnosed with IBM, that it is presumed that that diagnosis is connected to their service in the armed forces. And what it means, if a disease is presumptive, if the diagnosis is presumptive, it means they get 100% disability.
It's a message veterans finally believe is being heard, as lawmakers have sent letters urging the VA to identify IBM as a presumptive disease. And veterans say any recommendation from this panel should start with understanding what they're living through.
The only thing I ask of the committee, and I know you can't do a lot, but if you haven't seen Diagnosis Denied, please include that into your final presentation or submission to the board, wherever it's going, because it clearly shows what those with IBM have and what it does to all individuals with IBM.
We have asked once again for the VA secretary to sit down with us about this topic, and it has yet to be granted. You can watch Diagnosis Denied streaming now on the 10 Tampa Bay News app. It will also air on 10 Tampa Bay News Monday at 8:30 p.m. Jennifer Titus, 10 Investigates.